What up, guys? Moments in downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, November 26, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Mary Poppins and the Sound of Music icon Julie Andrews will play a role in the upcoming superhero movie Aquaman. Producer Peter Safran told EW.com, "We wanted the Caratharan to have the voice of a classic British actress, albeit somewhat digitally altered. And when we found out Julie was interested and available and excited to do it, casting her was a no-brainer." Andrews will play the mythical sea creature that helps the title character played by Jason Momoa make peace between Atlantis and the human world, Variety reported. Co-starring Nicole Kidman, Amber Heard, and Patrick Wilson, the film is set for release December 21st. 2 days before Mary Poppins Returns, starring Emily Blunt, opens in theaters. Connie Britton appeared on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live and said she doesn't think a film based on the television drama Friday Night Lights will happen. Britton told host Andy Cohen on Sunday before explaining why she has since changed her mind on wanting a movie that would act as a sequel to the football series. "I think that the consensus is that they would just want to just let it lie." She says, "I really do see how special it is to be able to end the series in that way, and it was just so beautifully done. I think we kind of did it." Britton starred on Friday Night Lights as Tammy Taylor, the wife of Kyle Chandler's Eric Taylor, who was the head football coach of the Dillon High School Panthers. The pair appeared on all 76 episodes of the series, which ran for 5 seasons on NBC from 2006 to 2011. The television series hailed from Peter Berg, who directed an unrelated high school football movie of the same name in 2004. Britton previously said in 2013 on Watch What Happens Live that Chandler wasn't eager to star in a Friday Night Lights film. Host David Chan has announced on Twitter that Netflix renewed his food-focused show Ugly Delicious for a second season. Chan tweeted Thursday, at Ugly Delicious is coming back for a second season only on #Netflix. The first 8 episodes of the series are now streaming. Chang has said in the past, "Where I see food television is that everything has to be this super glossy affairs. I'm one of the biggest snobs you've ever met, but I hate elitism. I guess what I hate is being told that I can't like something. For many years, fine dining was where the best food lived, and it was something that I always tried to push the buttons of. It had less to do with perfection. Just execute the best damn thing you can do." The sci-fi series Salvation will not return for a 3rd season on CBS. The network canceled the show after its ratings dropped from its 1st season to its 2nd. Deadline.com reported. The drama follows an MIT grad student, a tech titan, and various U.S. government officials as they try to save the world from a cataclysmic asteroid collision. It stars Santiago Cabrera, Jennifer Finnegan, Charlie Rowe, Jacqueline Byers, Rachel Drance, and Ian Anthony Dale. Finnegan wrote on Instagram Wednesday, "Some gigs are easier to say goodbye than others." She says, "This one, however, is a heartbreak. I stepped into the role of Grace when I was about 6 weeks pregnant. I was terrified, exhausted, and not technically out in terms of being pregnant. Little by little, I relaxed into the part. I discovered who she was, how strong and loyal and loving, and what an incredible badass Grace could be. I worked through almost the entire pregnancy, feeling supported and safe throughout. Then in season 2, I came back to work with the baby on my boob, fighting through bouts of PPD. Yet again, feeling surrounded by love and support, not to mention a wealth of talent from everyone involved. This job was a gift during the most transformative 2 years of my life." The Fish Out of Water dramedy Northern Exposure is the latest long-canceled show set for a revival. CBS is developing new episodes of the show with its original star Rob Murrow on board to reprise his role of Dr. Joel Fleshman, Deadline.com reported. Variety says the story will find Joel returning to Canada from New York for the funeral of a friend. Murrow, who produced the sequel series, along with his former co-star John Corbett, who plays disc jockey Chris Stevens. Corbett had not signed on to act in the reboot, however. Northern Exposure initially ran from 1990 to 1995 and co-starred Barry Corbin, Janelle Turner, John Cullum, Darren E. Burroughs, Cynthia Geary, Elaine Miles, and Peg Phillips. Other shows recently brought back years after their finales aired included Full House, Twin Peaks, Gilmore Girls, Will and Grace, Roseanne, and Murphy Brown. ABC no longer is developing the middle spinoff Susu in the City as a series. The network confirmed to Variety that it dropped the project after taping a pilot episode with Eden Sher reprising her young adult character Sue Heck. A television critic posted on Twitter along with the link to the story. Frustrating, I was really excited for this. Sher responded with a sad face emoji, samesies. The decision to cancel the show was made by Channing Dungey, left her post as ABC's entertainment president. Carrie Burke has since took her place. Deadline.com says the show's producers may try to shop around to other networks. Last month, it was announced that Kimberly Crossman and Brock Carolelli have joined the pilot, which follows Indiana native Sue working in a Chicago hotel. Co-starring Patricia Heaton, Charlie McDermott, Atticus Schaefer, and Neil Flynn, the middle ended in May after 9 seasons. Actor Liam Hemsworth shared on Instagram a photo of his fiancée singer Miley Cyrus celebrating her 26th birthday this week. Hemsworth captioned a snapshot of Cyrus holding a dog and standing in front of a rainbow balloon arch with an inflatable 26. Happy birthday to my sweet girl. You're more precious than ever. So thankful to have you in my life. Cyrus' father, singer, actor Billy Ray Cyrus, posted a photo of the family and Hemsworth gathered around a table with the birthday cake that also said 26. He wrote, "Thankful for this moment. My thoughts and prayers with so many hearts that need mended. Peace and love to all." E-News says Cyrus' family surprised her with the party on Thanksgiving, a day before her actual birthday. Cyrus and Hemsworth lost their house in the California wildfires about 2 weeks ago. The pop star has continuously asked fans on social media to donate money to relief efforts. She and Hemsworth personally gave $500,000 to the Malibu Foundation through Cyrus' Happy Hippie charity. The Big Bang Theory actress Kaley Cuoco helped save the baby sea lion in California this week. TMZ says Cuoco and her husband Carl Cook were on a beach in the Santa Barbara area on Thursday when they noticed the pup struggling on a rock. The couple called the 24-hour Marine and Wildlife Hotline and stayed to assist the volunteers from the Channel Islands Marine and Wildlife Institute, but they were not able to rescue the animal Thursday night as the sun was settled. The group returned Friday and captured the seal, which was malnourished, weighing about 26 pounds. He is now receiving medical care at a wildlife rehab. Cuoco posted the happy news on her Instagram account. She says the best story, a huge shout out to all the volunteers and staff at CIMWI for coming out again today to search for their 99th patient of 2018. Sandy the sea lion, yes, I named him, finding and rescuing him. He is currently at their Santa Barbara facility getting rehabbed and prepped to be released back into the wild as soon as he's able to do amazing work for marine animals is in need. Thank you. The actress captioned a photo of the pup in an animal carrier Friday. Comedian Roseanne Barr took to Twitter this weekend to clear up rumors claiming she recently suffered a heart attack. Barr tweeted Sunday, "I'm fine. I was the victim of a prank. I have had no medical issues. I'm spending time at home with my family and relaxing." E-News reported a man who said he was Barr's assistant called Sputnik News radio host Lee Stranahan as he was filming a video and said Barr was ill. The 66-year-old comedian has been keeping a low profile since she was famously fired for her role in the eponymous sitcom Roseanne for making a racially charged joke on social media. She apologized for her behavior, but the show was rebanned as The Connors and killed off her character this fall. Morning Joe co-hosts Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski exchanged vows this weekend at the National Archives in Washington, D.C. Brzezinski told Vanity Fair, "We wanted to be really small and simple and not what you expect from Mika and Joe. Everything we do is exposed, and everything felt exposed every step of the way, but we wanted this to be private until it's over. We wanted to recognize it more quietly and have the people who are most important to us around us. And you know, our show is a cocktail party every morning. The bride wore a white T-length dress with a sweetheart neckline created by designer Michelle Smith. The groom chose a black zinga suit for the occasion. Maryland Congressman Elijah Cummings officiated the ceremony, and a reception followed at the French bistro Chez Billy Sut. Brzezinski critically captioned, "I kiss a frog," an Instagram photo of her kissing a frog on Saturday. The couple have enjoyed working together on Morning Joe for more than a decade and got engaged in France in May 2017, the Daily News says. Behati Prinsloo posted on Instagram a photo of her and husband Maroon 5 rocker Adam Levine laughing as they pushed their young children in swings. Prinsloo captioned the image, thankful. The couple have been married since 2014, and they are parents to 2-year-old Dusty Rose and 9-month-old Gio Grace. The girls' faces are blurred in the action photo. Filmmaker Bernardo Bertolucci, best known for helming The Last Emperor and Last Tango in Paris, has died at the age of 77. Bertolucci died Monday at his home in Rome following a battle with cancer. His publicist Flavia Chevalier confirmed to Variety and Deadline. Bertolucci made his directorial debut with 1962's The Grim Reaper. He also helmed Before the Revolution, The Spider's Stratagem, 1900, The Shelter Sky, Stealing Beauty, The Dreamers, and The Comfort Disc, which earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Adapted Screenplay. Bertolucci's last film, titled Io e Te, Me and You, based on a novel by Niccolo Aminati, was released in 2012. The Last Emperor, released in 1987, won 9 Oscars, including Best Picture and Best Director. The film co-starred John Lone and Joan Chen and was the adaptation of the autobiography of Chinese last imperial ruler Pu Yi. Bertolucci is survived by his wife, filmmaker Clara People, whom he married in 1978. A funeral was held in Georgia on Saturday for fashion model Kim Porter. Her ex-boyfriend, Sean Diddy Combs, wrote on Instagram, "Today we laid to rest our angel. Her spirit lives on with us forever. We thank you all for your prayers and support. You have no idea how much it means to us. We thank God for all of you. Hashtag Kim Porter." Porter died at her Los Angeles home on November 15th at the age of 47. An autopsy has been conducted, but the cause of her death was deferred pending further testing. People.com reported Combs, the father of 3 of Porter's children, were among the mourners at a viewing at the Charles E. Huff International Funeral Home Saturday. A funeral service was scheduled for 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at Catskills Hill Church in Porter's home of Columbus, said an obituary from the Columbus Ledger-Inquirer, which was posted on the funeral home's website. Porter will be interred in a nearby Evergreen Memorial Park. Country singer Kane Brown's Experiment is the #1 album on the U.S. album charts. Coming in #2 on the Billboard 200 roster, dated Saturday, is Imagine Dragons' Origins, followed by Trippie Redd's A Love Letter to You 3. At #3, Little Peeps Come Over When You're Sober, Part 2, and #4. And the soundtrack to the film A Star Is Born, #5. Rounding up the top tier are the Beatles' White Album, #6, the soundtrack to the film's Bohemian Rhapsody, #7, Metro Boomin's Not All Heroes Wear Capes at #8, Drake's Scorpion at #9, and Travis Scott's Astroworld at #10. The anime adventure Ralph Breaks the Internet is the #1 movie in North America, earning $55.7 million in receipts during its opening weekend, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced Sunday. Coming in #2 is Creed 2 with $35.2 million, followed by Dr. Seuss' The Grinch at #3 with $30 million, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald #4 with $27.7 million, and Bohemian Rhapsody #5 with $13.9 million. Riley up top tier are Instant Family at #6 with $12.5 million, Robin Hood at #7 with $9.1 million, Widows at #8 with $8 million, Green Book at #9 with $5.4 million, and A Star Is Born at #10 with $3 million. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1942, Casablanca, a World War II-era drama starring Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, opens in New York City. It would go on to become one of the most beloved Hollywood movies in history. In the film, Bogart plays Rick Blaine, a former freedom fighter in the town of a swanky North African nightclub, who is reunited with the beautiful enigmatic Elsa Lund, played by Bergman, the woman who loved and left him. Directed by Michael Curtis, Casablanca opened in theaters across the U.S. on January 23, 1943, and was nominated for 8 Academy Awards, including Best Actor for Bogart. It took home 3 Oscars for Best Picture, Best Screenplay, and Best Adapted Screenplay. The film features a number of now iconic quotes, including Rick's line to Elsa, "He's looking at you, kid," as well as "Round up the usual suspects." Louis, "I think it's the beginning of a beautiful relationship," and "Of all the gin joints in all the world, she walks into mine." Also on this date in 1989, the television series MTV Unplugged premieres. The television series MTV Unplugged featured stripped-down acoustical performances by a wide range of artists, not usually known for such performances, and it's made its broadcast debut on this day in 1989. The premiere episode of MTV Unplugged was only lightly promoted by the network, in part because it featured a lineup whose biggest name was the English pop group Squeeze, a band whose greatest success was already several years behind it. The episode also featured performances by the relatively unknown singer-songwriter Sid Straw, Cars guitarist Elliot Easton, and singer-songwriter Jules Sher, who went on to act as the host of the first season of MTV Unplugged. Following this less-than star-studded debut, subsequent episodes featured a smattering of moderately popular acts like 10,000 Maniacs and Michael Pena, along with performances with little or no name recognition among the MTV generation, like Graham Parker and Dr. John. Late in its first season, however, MTV Unplugged began to gain momentum slowly, with the noteworthy appearance by Sinead O'Connor and Aerosmith. And it was a second season appearance by Paul McCartney, however, that probably turned the show into the success it became when McCartney released a recording of his performance as Unplugged, the official bootleg, an album that enjoyed tremendous popular success. Soon after, MTV Unplugged became a popular stop not only for some of the biggest contemporary artists of the early 1990s, such as R.E.M. and Nirvana, but also for older acts looking for relaunching their brand with a younger audience, such as Eric Clapton, Rod Stewart, and Tony Bennett. Unplugged albums released by the latter 3 artists each went on to sell upward of 1 million copies, making the MTV Unplugged brand a saleable commodity. And as your entertainment report for Monday, November 26, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you there. Good night, and God bless you all.